watching and welcome back to our channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review for Pre-Seed. For those of you who don't already know, Pre-Seed is a conception friendly lubricant. So a lot of lubricants actually are detrimental to your TTC process because they have spermicides in them, which obviously kill the sperm. You don't want that. A lot of them are also way too thick. The consistency of them creates an environment where it's much harder for the sperm to actually swim or to get anywhere. And while some women might want this quality in a lubricant, most of us who are trying to conceive do not want that. So I figured I would give Pre-Seed a try. I am not putting a lot of stock in thinking that this is just going to be the one thing that just like that gets me pregnant. No, I don't think that. But I do think products like this can potentially aid. It'll almost act as like an elevator? An escalator of sorts for the sperm to the uterus. So Pre-Seed is supposed to mimic your own cervical mucus. Not everyone gets that ideal conception cervical mucus. Some people are a little bit more on the thick side, some people are a little bit more on the creamy side, and some women just never see egg white cervical mucus. So I do think that this is very beneficial in the sense that if a woman is not normally producing egg white cervical mucus, this can definitely be a good substitute for that. Enough information, let's just jump right into the review because I'm sure that's what you are all here for.
So because Pre-Seed is a fertility
friendly, it is a little bit more on the expensive side. It is $20 for a 1.4 ounce tube of the actual product, and the box also comes with, if you get it in this combo pack, the box also comes with 9 applicators. Now I don't think that for what you're paying there are enough applicators, and the reason why is because you can only use an applicator one time. An applicator is meant for single use only. So here's one of the applicators. It's still in the pack because I don't want to contaminate it. I really don't want to be taking it out and handling something that is going to eventually be in my hoo-ha. It's staying in the pack. So when you get an applicator, it's very small, it's not uncomfortable at all, it is made out of plastic, but you only get 9, and I feel like because they are for single use only, you may need more than 9 when it comes to, depending on how much you're going to baby dance throughout your fertile window, you may need more than 9 applicators, especially if you do it more than once a day. What I found is that with Pre-Seed, a little bit goes a very long way. The box or the instructions tell you that you can draw up to the 3-gram mark. I would give you guys a warning to not do that. If you're starting off and just using Pre-Seed for the very first time, do about A2 max. The reason I'm saying that is it is a very slippery product. I actually learned that I only need either 1 to 1.5 grams in this tube to be effective. I did notice that if I use too much, I lose sensation when, let's just be real, when you're having sex, you do want to have certain sensations, and I feel like if you use too much product, you'll definitely know because you will lose a sort of sensitivity. It's not uncomfortable, but it almost has, I won't say a numbing kind of quality to it, but you'll just lose some sensation. So definitely less is more. When I use less, that was no longer a problem. It's almost like you are just producing more of your own fluids. It doesn't feel very foreign. Even though it's wet, it doesn't feel so like a foreign consistency or a foreign substance. I know some women said their husbands did not like it and did not appreciate it, and it made their counterparts feel very weird. I personally didn't have that problem. My husband didn't have a problem with it at all. I don't even think he could tell half the time when I did use it or didn't use it, so no problems whatsoever there. The one thing that I do have a complaint about has nothing to do with the actual lube itself. The problem I actually have is that there's not enough applicators. So the applicators are for single use only, so you're only supposed to use them one time. And also, not only that, but they have the stipulation, if you take some of the Pre-Seed out and it's in the tube, it can only sit in that tube for 30 minutes before you are supposed to toss it. It's considered no longer viable to then go ahead and insert it if it's after that 30-minute mark. So let's say you made a plan, a baby dance, and you had the lube all ready to go and had it drawn, and for whatever reason something came up or something didn't work out. Well, not only now have you wasted product, but now you've wasted an applicator that you're supposed to just toss. With that being said, that would be pretty much my only complaint thus far. Like I said, I haven't had any problems with anything else down there. It hasn't caused me anything like a UTI or a yeast infection or anything like that. So I think it's definitely, compositionally, I think it's a solid product that is made for the female anatomy and specifically not to further upset the pH balance. So I think that's a good thing. But like I said, the only thing that I would change if I could would be for them to put more applicators in each box. You're spending a good portion of money and you're going to run out of applicators long before you actually run out of the lubricant itself. A lot of you may be wondering, if you haven't been following our journey, well, did pre-seed work for you? I don't know yet. I don't think there's ever going to be that one specific thing that works for someone and that's the only way it can possibly happen. You only have a very, I won't say a very small chance, but you only have about a 20% chance each month of getting pregnant anyway. And that is affected by so many different factors that I don't think anyone can say, oh yeah, because I didn't use that pre-seed, that's right there why I didn't get pregnant. Some women may believe that. If you do, that's perfectly fine. If that is your belief and that's your feeling, then do what your intuition tells you to do. I personally don't think I can rate the quality of this product based upon just if I got pregnant this month or the following month. I think for all intensive purposes, it doesn't irritate me. It feels good to use and it feels natural to use. And I have peace of mind because I also know that I am not killing my husband's sperm. Instead, I'm actually aiding them, if at all possible. So even if it didn't give them a big boost or aid them very much in making their way to my egg, at least I know that I am not slowing them down or holding them back. So I would say for me personally, that's a plus. I know a lot of people are like, well, if that's not the thing that's going to get me pregnant, then why bother using it? And I can understand that. But I think I will continue to use it. I still have plenty left, so I'm definitely going to continue to use it. Mostly within my fertile window, but I might even use it sometimes when I'm outside of my fertile window just because I do like the consistency of it. So I hope that was informative for you, and that is all I have for you today. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you are already not, go ahead and subscribe to continue following our journey to conceive baby number 1. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week and hope you have a happy holidays. Bye.